Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. We're standing in Ferris Nyan's apartment, and somebody's knocking on the door. This is right after we have done another little leap through time with a D-mail, or rather we have changed the past, which has changed the present, and nobody can remember that we even sent it, so... The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. It's not the butler. It's the dad. Excuse me, Romeo. Do you have a minute? Papa! Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa, Ferris-tan's dad. Shouldn't we say hello? He's the CEO, right? Wow. Dads. I never said anything about Genchan ramen. Is it good? God damn it, she can't remember. She can't even remember that she asked for it. Ferris soon returns. Then she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology. Sorry, Nya. Ferris has to go out with Papa, Nya. Okay, I guess we'll see you later then. But Ferris-tan, what about my match? You promised to give me a hands-on lesson. You know, really work me over. Pretty sure I didn't, Nya. Of course you didn't. I was just making it up. Daru-kun, you shouldn't trouble Ferris-chan like that. Come on, Okarin, let's go back to the lab. Yeah. You know, Kyuma's been awfully quiet, yeah? Something wrong, Nyan? Nothing. I was just looking at Akiba, watching the ignorant masses scurry about in search of momentary surcease from the pain of existence. That's Okarin for you. Batshit crazy. Ferris, her dad, and their butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Ferris's dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba, but it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. Ferris's air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I'd love air conditioning in the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyway, how about some food? I turned around to ask Daru and Mayushi what they think. Mayuri's not there. Huh? Where'd Mayuri go? Huh? You're right, she's gone. Well, doesn't she have like a tendency to stop and just like shake the stars or something? But I guess it's the middle of the day. She's probably like, her distraction is easily broken, so... Her distraction? Her attention is easily broken, she's easily distracted. Did Stardust Handshake activate again? That's what I'm wondering. I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her. Mayuri, where are you going? Okarin, Mayushi was thinking about stopping by Nakano Broadway before going home. If you're going home, then why didn't you say so? Sorry, all I could think about was going to Nakano. Mayushi's like some kind of ninja. Never noticed she was gone. Mayuri does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, you never notice she's gone. So when you turn around to look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. That game was fun. That pager number guessing game was fun. I'd love to do it again sometime. Afterwards, I asked my mom about what it was like when she was young and she looked so nostalgic. I don't know why she sighed, so deeply though. P.S. I did 10 practice swings with Samidare. Great, Lukako. Great work. Stardust Handshake and Sneaking Fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? What business do we have in Nakano anyway? Well, a Sorrow Sword Doujinji came out yesterday. Porn? No, but the illustrator is Koga Yu-san. Mayushi thinks it's finally time to get serious about costumes again. Kuga Yui? She was the character designer for last year's Gunbam. Formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gunbam, a seminal work of robot anime. The first series aired in the late 1970s, and there have been many sequels and spin-offs since. Alright. Yup! I gotta sneeze. Wait. Oh, that must be the choice of Steins skates. Buy me one too!
Okie dokie.
What are you guys talking about? If you want doujinshi, why not go to Turanuana? It's right over there. Daru and Mayuri stare at me blankly. There? Where? You know, there, right over... I follow my pointing finger. Turanuana isn't there. I guess the past was affected in such a way too? What? I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I check up and down the street, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Turanuana. Instead, I see electronic stores. Daiji Kaden and T21 Minami. Never seen them before in my life. Wait. I remember Mr. Brown saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think Daiji Kaden and T21 Minami were among them. So they're back now. Where the hell did Turanuana and Animate go? Have you lost it, man? Huh?
There aren't any Turanuanas or Animates in Akiba. That's why Mayushi's going to Nakano to buy Joinshi.
What do you mean there aren't any? They were here yesterday, weren't they? What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there. There's no Moe stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The Holy Land of Moe is Nakano. But Akiba is the Holy Land of Moe. The whole world knows that. And wasn't that sort of a task that Ferris took onto herself? Like, we're gonna make Akiba, you know, the Holy Land of Moe? Has the D-Mail like changed her focus and attention elsewhere? It has something to do with the dad. Like, maybe the dad's spending more time with her and her spending less time there. Because we never saw the dad before we sent the D-Mail. Could just be a coincidence, but we'll see. Has the heat finally gone to your head, Okarin? Akiba's Electric Town. If you open a Moe store here, the electronics otaku would riot. This feeling again. It's more than a feeling. Sorry. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about Mandarake?
Nope.
Akiba-o? Of course there's an Akiba-o. I mean Akiba Ukuku, where they sell doujinshi. The hell's that?
They sell doujinshi at Akiba?
Of course not, that would be crazy. Gamers! Ramutara! They shake their heads. Melon Books! Azabite City! They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, eroge, or moe goods has disappeared from Akiba. In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to May Queen plus Neon Squared, the main cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work, and which Dora and I frequent. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees in abject defeat. It's not there? It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the Moe stores, even the maid cafes have disappeared. Mayuri, you work at May Queen, don't you?
May Queen? What's that? A potato?
May Queen plus Neon Squared. I asked Daru too, but no reaction. That was Daru's favorite place!
Mayushi works at Lemoyne, remember?
Lemoyne? Lemoyne? Is that a maid cafe?
It's just a normal coffee shop.
Is there even a single maid cafe in Akiba? Nah, man, the people here hate Moe businesses. Nobody would go. Dots. It's clear now. This has to be the result of Ferris's D-Mail. The butterfly effect is at it again. Ferris said she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adopted her plan and embraced the Moe industry. But by sending a D-Mail to 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? Well, for the people living in it, they never knew anything different, sort of. So it's... I must feel guilty about it. But since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, nobody can blame me. And it's not like I can change it back. But still, what in the world did Ferris's D-mail say? Maybe you should install something in the phone wave that could like record every mail that's sent. So when people wrote messages like that they didn't want to show you, you could always read them back later. It would be kind of sneaky though. Probably not possible, but it could be fun. The next morning I go for a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discover is that, although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they multiplied. You can still hear their loud theme songs and the cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit it's a relief. Yesterday I heard from Mayuri how we met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering, since Meikuin no longer exists. It was at a small Rainet tournament at a toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomachache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last world line. Fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. I've got mail. Thank you. We're watching you. Jelly? What the heckaroonie? Is that a sign that they know about the jellification? What the hell? Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? What's going on here? I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passersby look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out over my body. Is it the organization? CERN? If so, then this mail is a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What'd I do? Do I tell someone? Who? I can't involve anyone. It's a prank, it has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Should I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon, but Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukako are already at the lab when I return. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. It's Sunday, Obon weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls? Obon? A Japanese holiday during which people return to their hometown to see parents and relatives. This includes paying respect to family members who have passed away by visiting and cleaning their graves.
Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Okarin.
The two cute high school girls wave to me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. Exactly. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not for a certain assistant who just gives me a bored look before going back to reading. Damn, Christina. What are you doing? Mayuri and Lukako are sitting next to each other in the sofa, reading a book together. Aww, cutie faces. That's good thumbnail material. It looks like a cosplay photo album.
Yesterday, I went to Nakano to buy Jojinji, remember? While I was there, I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look at Chan. This is the costume of Sedona from Bloodtune. It's so detailed and cute.
Fictional. A popular TV anime. Based on a manga, 26 episodes were broadcast last year. The main heroine, Sarah Orgel, is especially popular among anime otaku. What is this? This is Bladeworks? Haven't I read this one? One of several stores in Akiba that sell replica weapons. Items include Sengoku period swords, European middle-aged swords, and knight armor. I guess I hadn't read that one. There's some I missed, maybe. Like this one. How did I miss these? Chronology Protection Conjecture. Oh no, it's one of these. No F-ups here. In quantum mechanics, a theory proposed by Stephen Hawking that states that time travel is impossible. Any attempt to travel through time will be prevented by the quantum effects. Successful time travel requires infinite field energy, which is impossible to obtain. In other words, the laws of causality, and by extension the chronology or timeline of the universe, are protected by quantum mechanics. Well, take that, Stephen Hawking! You can't confuse me with your big words and your robotic voice. Let's go.
It is.
I see. She's showing it to Lukako as part of his re-education. To think that he was so reluctant to get involved in cosplay. Looks like Mayuri's persistence has paid off. Actually, judging by his obvious interest in the photo album, maybe he was always interested in cosplay. Just too shy to cosplay himself. We still haven't, like, double-checked that he's not a girl. It just seems that way because of a lack of breasts, but maybe it would be worth to, like, double-check. In like asking somebody way of checking.
Take a look, Christian, it's amazing.
I'm okay. Looks like Carisa's not interested in the photo album. She just gives a cold Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it, this is no time to be showing off your intelligence. You're gonna make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it. Probably used to it.
Wow, look at these swimsuits, so much skin. She's got a great figure, like a Graver idol.
Graver?
Must be nice. Nice? The swimsuits?
She's probably talking about the body.
I don't have that great a figure. Don't worry, Luka-chan. I'm sure you'll make our big friends breathe hard.
Hey now, Mayuri, what are you saying? It's like you're referring to Dara with that remark.
And
she also said Luka-chan instead of Luka-kun, which she usually says. Oh my god, has it happened? Is Lukako our new waifu?
And plenty of people like flat chests, so even if you don't have breasts, you should still have confidence in yourself.
What? Carissa starts choking. Oh yeah. Carissa starts choking on her coffee. That's more like it. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Mayuri's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. Are you not surprised, Okabe Rintaro?
I know. Once Kamima's over, let's all go on a trip to the beach. Miyushi's been making costumes all summer. I haven't had time to play at all. What do you think, guys? A Labman beach trip?
I guess the visual novel wouldn't be complete without.
All of the Labmans?
I can't go. I have to go back to America soon, and I haven't even started packing yet. Yes, I can see you're in a rush. I bet you don't even have time to lounge around and read. Dots. Carissa snaps her book shut and glares at me. I deserve that one. Fine, I'll be blunt. There's no way I'm swimming with two perverts like you. If it's just the girl members, I'll happily go. Insecure about your shape? Huh, be honest, Christina. You just don't want to see the Mongolian spot on your butt. A bluish birthmark commonly found on Asian children usually disappears by the age of 5. Oh, okay. I don't have a Mongolian spot! Anyway, if it's just the girl members, then doesn't that rule out Lukako? What's that supposed to mean? Rintaro, haven't you been paying attention to the conversation here? Didn't we tell you earlier, Lukaku's a bona fide guy? My declaration of the truth. Freezes the air instantly. Huh? There's something off about the reaction. You're the worst. Where do you get off calling her a guy? Yo, Corinne, that's a terrible thing to say. That's... Even Mayuri condemns me. Lukako, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs his head so I can't see his face. Is he crying? No. She is crying. Normally he'd get depressed and say something about how embarrassed he'd be to wear a swimsuit, but he wouldn't start crying. Christina, I understand your desire to deny the truth. It's difficult to imagine that a guy could ever be so cute, but... Okabe! Karisu advances on me with a stern glare. If you want to give me stupid nicknames, that's fine. I mean, it's not, but... What you just said now is below the belt. I didn't take you for the kind of guy who thinks it's funny to hurt people's feelings, but I guess I was wrong. You're a real jerk, Okabe. Huh? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing? Apologize. Apologize? Apologize to Urushibara-san right now. Wait a second. I don't have to apologize for anything. I just said the truth. It's okay. Lukako gets up from the sofa, his head still hanging and his voice is barely audible. Are you stupid? Haven't you noticed they're talking about boob sizes here? That's not normal with a guy. So that's how Okabe-san sees me. No, that's not how I see you, Lukako. You're a guy, remember? Or are you denying reality too? Just listen. That's a facepalm. That's a big old facepalm. She's gonna hate us in this timeline. You're the one denying reality. That's right, Luka-chan's a girl, Okarin. You're terrible. Mayuri, when did you start calling Lukako Luka-chan instead of Luka-kun? You are making it so much worse, Okabe. Cut it out already, Okabe. She's a girl. Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank? Can I just say that Rintaro is extremely slow? I'm talking like he's Sonic high levels of slow. Okay, maybe not that slow, but I'm going home. Lukako tries to slip by me out of the lab. I grab his hand to stop him from leaving. Hold it, Lukako! You can't fool me! You're as much as a man as I am! And I know how to prove it! What?! No! No, what are you doing? What are you doing? No! Stop it! You are groping a 17-year-old, or is she 16? I don't know. Oh my god. Oh. This is wrong on so many levels, Okabe. I pin Lukaku's arms and reach for his package. Let's see what you're hiding. Down. Nothing. Oh. You? What? What? Why? I feel around some more. No, don't. Okabe-san, please stop. Nothing. Nada. Look at that face. He's so confused. It should be there. I mean, he's a guy, isn't he? An electric current runs through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened. It is interesting though that even though she was a different gender, her life turned out to be more or less exactly the same. Lukako, you... The demo that I thought had failed was actually a success. You're a girl? That's what we've been saying. That we deserved. A half second later, Karisu cracks me over the head with her heavy textbook. When my vision clears, Lukako is crying. Mayuri is rubbing her back comfortingly. Karisu, meanwhile, is glaring down at me like something she escaped off the bottom of her shoe. Yeah, Karisu, now you have like a proper reason to hate me. Daru, who arrived a moment ago, is in the corner trying not to laugh. Honestly, I can't blame him. Righteous high school girl makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. If I had to put a title on this scene, that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Most likely because Kurisu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons, envied by scientists the world over. Put a moist towel to my head. I want to vivisect your skull and remove your brain for a good washing. Then I'll submerge it in culture fluid so you can never do anything like that again. Anyway, just be thankful I'm reporting you to the police. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. Man, that was dumb. I didn't think it would be gone. What else if... Even if it wasn't... Like... Age! Lukako has become a girl. Her face hasn't changed and she's flat as a board, but... She's definitely a girl. There's no denying what my hand didn't feel. And I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you'll have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? Anyway, I'd better apologize to Lukako. I hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert, me, groped her. I mean, she's a 16-year-old girl now and she was shy to begin with. Yeah. That'd be bad. I don't know like the ages in Japan, but that'd be bad in Norway at least. Short for post-traumatic stress disorder. From DSM-4, the 4th edition of the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, published by the American Psychiatric Association in 1994, a mental disorder inducing various stress symptoms caused by the shock of an accident, disaster, or crime. Or Rintaro groping you. Symptoms include emotional instability, insomnia, confusion, and flashback memories. Diagnosed if symptoms continue for over a month. I'll need to be as gentle as humanly possible from now on. You've completely broken the trust. You broke the trust with my number one waifu right here. She's a girl though. We don't have to feel bad or confused about our feelings anymore, guys. That's good. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. I have no one but myself to blame. I'll just have to accept the consequences. Or send an email to the past telling ourselves not to grope her. Would that be a good way to get out of crimes? Do a crime, then send a message to yourself from the past telling you not to do it? Wow, that's horrible. Anyway, what in the hell made you think that Urashibara-san was a boy? As I already explained, we changed the past. Lukako was a guy, but he wanted to be a girl, so we sent a D-mail to make his wish come true. And it worked. And I spit on my microphone. I knew the world line had changed. My magic eye, reading Steiner, saw the shift in time. But I chose to believe my mundane senses instead. I should have had more faith in my powers. I won't make that mistake again. Kurisu calmly readies her book above her head. Want some more? I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. I can explain this phenomenon logically. When we sent the D-mail, we changed the past, and all the history changed as a result. My brain perceived that change. I leap to my feet, overcome with excitement. Out of all mankind, I alone can perceive changes in causality. I am this world's observer. I look around, expecting to see awe on their faces. Here's the thing, Okabe Rintaro. 99% of the time, you're just speaking nonsense. So the 1% of the time where you're actually speaking the truth, nobody's gonna believe you. You've cried wolf too many times. I'm sorry. Sit down before I hit you again. I do as I'm told. Don't you understand? I'm the observer, the one who opens the box holding Schrodinger's cat. Here we go. A thought experiment proposed by physicist Erwin Schrödinger. Schrödinger intended that... God damn it, I messed up already. Schrödinger intended it as a paradox that would refute quantum theory, but it has since been proven to not be a paradox. It is often referenced in fiction as an example of the complexities of quantum mechanics. A cat is placed inside a box. The box also contains a vial of poisonous gas and a sample of some radioactive substance. If the radioactive substance emits an alpha particle, it sets off a sensor, releasing the poisonous gas and killing the cat. Assume the radioactive substance has a 50% chance of emitting 1 alpha particle per hour. After 1 hour, you open the box. The cat has a 50-50 chance of being alive or dead. The question is, was the cat alive or dead before you found it? According to Einstein, your observation of the cat's condition is irrelevant. The cat was either alive or dead before you opened the box. What? Was the cat alive or dead before you found it? According... Okay, I'm not smart enough to understand that. Schrödinger? Schrodinger's cat again? The Japanese can't get enough of that cat.
You're Japanese too.
I've had enough Schrodinger, thanks. I do admit that kitties are cute though.
Kitty cat power!
The word kitten, neko, corrupted for cuteness, used by cat lovers all over the internet.
Kitty cat power! Sorry, that's my Khajiit voice. I used that in my Skyrim series with Kijor. Much fun. Such adventures. Much wow.
Dar's absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the characters always talk about Schrodinger's cat.
Anyway, my magic eye has the power to perceive changes in the world line. This power is called reading Steiner, as I've explained.
And I told you that that name was stupid, remember? It's English, like something from a kid's manga. Not to mention it's a grammatical mess, and there's also the fact that it's half German, so no consistency there either. It's stupid. The same goes for that Steins gate thing you're always talking about.
Oh, you mean the cool Let's Play that Voices from the Dark is doing? Yeah, it's pretty lame. I mean, cool.
Looks like you still got that Mongolian spot on your butt, eh, Christina?
Names are all about feelings. My creativity, comparable to the great Da Vinci himself, cannot be held by the shackles of grammar. Ow!
Gosh, she hits me again. I'm seeing stars.
Show a little remorse, huh?
I'm sorry. Lukako is still crying. A poor soul. As punishment, I spend the next 30 minutes on my knees under Karisu's watchful eye. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of her book. I'd accept being told die, pervert, if it were coming from Lukako, but why the hell is Karisu butting in? I didn't do anything to her. Well, I'm glad she's standing up for Lukako, because Lukako would not be standing up for herself. Well, I think she actually has Hamidara in this world line. Didn't she send us a message saying that? Yeah. The pager number guessing game was fun. I'd love to do it again sometime. Does she remember the whole pager thing though? But okay, so she still has Samidara, so she could come after us with the Samidara, so you know. Does she think she's one of those class president characters? Anyway, I flee the lab as soon as my punishment is over. I don't want to be stuck with another Shizune. I can't tell which order reference. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, the Brawn Tube workshop door opens, and out comes part-time warrior. Our eyes meet. Sup? She's less energetic than usual. Why are you so wobbly? It's a new exercise. Huh, never heard of it. Susua answers listlessly as she sits down on the bench. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge clouds are slowly swallowing the blue. A helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propeller slice in the air. Perfect weather for cycling. Really? But it's so damn hot. How can you exercise on a day like this? I'd rather drink hot coffee in a well-air-conditioned room while browsing the net. Now that's a luxurious way to spend summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning. Hey, up for a little cycling? Seriously? She has to be joking. Your bike only has one seat. One of us could sit on the back. Don't you have work to do? Susua pops into the store. She's back in less than a minute. I got permission. It's not like we'll have customers anyway. I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. Oh my, are we gonna... Okay. This episode has been so much fun. They're making up for the slowness of the last ones. I'm really digging this. I'm a mad scientist. Not a mad... cyclist. So, why am I doing the pedaling? Long ago, Aristotle said, time is just a measure of motion. So put those pedals in motion. That doesn't make sense. I'm exhausted. I wonder if Susua still hates Karisu in this timeline. That would be interesting. We barely made it to the station. I'd die if we went another block. This was a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Susua sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature, but no matter. I just need a few moments to catch my breath. Ooh. Myri. Oh my.
Don't tell me. Do you like Luka-chan? But Okarin, the last time there was a girl you liked, didn't you say something like, going out with me will bring you misfortune, so I'll just watch over you from afar?
#stalker. Oh no. Yeah, we messed up everything. We messed up the relationships with Myri, Lukako, and Carissa right there. Great work, Okabe. I watched the crowds of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. Seems like half of them are female to me. Actually, more than half. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like maybe like 10 girls and like 5 guys or something here. Here and there I see people carrying large boxes, most likely PC parts or appliances. There isn't an anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. This atmosphere, it's kind of retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures. Akiba at the end of the 20th century. The electric town in its purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. And the only one who knows it is me.
You know,
Susuo murmurs. It's only been 10 days since I arrived in Tokyo. Huh, I didn't know that. Vacation? No, that can't be right. I'm hunting for my father. That's a strange way to put it. Did he run away? I meant that as a joke, but Susuo looks so serious. I hope I didn't screw up again. I haven't seen him in years, but I know he's in this town. Oh, but then why are you working downstairs? I guess she has to support herself while looking. Susuo works at the Brown Tube workshop from 11 AM to 7 PM every day. I doubt that needs much time to search. Is it every single day? Wow. Honestly, I don't have a clue where to begin. Can that be considered like part-time if you're like... Damn, okay. Have you talked to the... Sorry, that's Rintaro voice. Have you talked to the police?
no.
Then shouldn't you? Or you could hire a private investigator or something if you have the money.
I don't have the resources. And besides, there are issues.
Issues.
I only have one chance. And that chance is tomorrow. I know that tomorrow he might appear in a certain place.
You smell that? That definitely smells of time travel. A certain place. That has a rather ominous ring to it. Could their father be some kind of fugitive? I stay silent, unable to think of a response.
If I miss that chance, then I'll have to leave.
By leave, you mean go back home?
Not exactly. I have a parallel priority engagement.
What?
I've already made up my mind. If I don't find him tomorrow, I'll give up.
You're worried, aren't you? I understand that feeling. You're alone, searching for your father in an unfamiliar town. It can't be easy. You hoped that talking to someone would help. That's why you sought out the most reliable person around. Me. Alas, part-time warrior, you made a grave mistake, for I am the insane mad scientist Hoyoyin Kiyuma. You shall be my next guinea pig. Oh, what? We're gonna grow up her too? Is that how it works? Guinea pig? You know what I'm talking about. D-mail, the greatest discovery in the history of science. I've already explained D-mail to Susuo before. You shall be the subject of our next experiment.
What are you gonna do?
Susuo takes a step back. She finally realizes the danger she's in. Do? Simple. I need more data. Heaps. And I'll do anything to obtain it. You're gonna change the past. You can change it however you like, but only I will know the difference. If you think that's cruel, then do as you please. But know that you are already caught in my web. You cannot escape. Fear not. I know exactly what you should write in your email. Listen well. You're gonna send this to your father before he disappeared. Don't abandon your daughter.
You're a nice guy. You know that?
What?
I think talking to you really did help.
Are you trying to insult me? I'm not a nice guy. I'm a mad scientist who experiments on women and children. Earlier this day I even groped a 16-year-old. What's wrong with you? Now tell me your father's email address. If you don't, then I shall unleash the power of my right arm. Once it's unsealed, not even I can control it. You may not survive. Consider yourself warned.
Sorry, I can't.
You dare defy me?
I don't know his email address or his phone number.
Oh. Well, that's a letdown.
That's why tomorrow's my only chance. Thanks for caring, though. Let's ask her, why is tomorrow? How do you know?
I don't care. I'm just disappointed I couldn't experiment on you.
Anyway, you can send mail to the past. That's amazing! The first time machine ever.
Huh, of course it's amazing. I'm Hoyun Kyuma.
Any plans to upgrade it?
Upgrade it?
You know, like sending people to the past or something.
We're working on it. No good ideas yet, though.
Then let me give you one word of advice. You should leave Makiza Kurisu out of it. Oh, she still has a thing for... Or not a thing for, but like there's something there. Maybe she's had a very bad experience with Makiza Kurisu on another world line.
What do you have against her anyway?
Dots. Well, get a bit back. It better get back to the workshop. I only got a 30-minute break. I'll get in trouble if I don't get back soon.
I stop Susuha as she gets on the bike. What, we're gonna grope her? Come to the lab tomorrow, whether you meet your father or not.
Why?
So I can use your grief to power my time machine.
You really are a mad scientist. So evil. If I meet my father, I'll stop by. Then we can do a gun salute.
She laughs happily. Then she starts pedaling, leaving me behind.
Hey, wait! Let me on! Hey!
Susuha doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Okay, so it's time for something new here. What's this mail?
Eureka! Going to infiltrate now. What should I do? I'm so nervous. I can't see my own heart, like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck, over and out.
Infiltrate? Wait, what's going on? I'm so confused.
What?
I shall now brief you on Operation Eldrimner. The only lab members here today are Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukako. I could have got a hold of Faris or Moeka. I couldn't. They must be busy. Daru, meanwhile, gave me some crap about having things to do. I was prepared for Lukako to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me. For now, at least. I want you guys to get ready for a party. I already explained to the lab members what Susuha told me yesterday.
And what are you going to do?
Me? I'm going to follow that part-time warrior and report back as the situation changes. Are we going to stalk her?
Don't you dare! You let her be alone with her father.
You shouldn't be so quick to reject my plans, Christina. You don't understand the intricacies of the human psyche. Now that you've rejected my plan, there's no way I'm not going through with it. You've underestimated my pride. Get over yourself. Besides, Christina, you and she are enemies, are you not? You protect her from me while plotting her demise. That makes you a hypocrite.
You just don't have standards at all. You just don't have standards, that's all. She's right. I don't think you should bother her, Okarin.
Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Lukako hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but Mayuri's enthusiasm remains strong.
No matter what happens, we need to give her a warm welcome. I'll do anything to help make this party super special. Actually, I haven't met this Susuha-san. Susuha-san's really nice. I'm sure you get along with her too.
Nice? Anyway, I'm gonna tail her now. You guys...
No! Get it through your thick skull!
Damn it, assistant! How dare you give me orders?
Aww.
In the end, I can't get permission to tail Susuha. Don't even think about running off somewhere. Kurisu's forcing me to help her with the shopping. There's no way out. Stuck with a woman of shopping. It is the most horrible fate known to man. Damn it. Kurisu really is turning into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. Wait, could this be what Sasua was warning me about? Nah. Anyway, time to get my head in the game. Gotta get your head in the game. Come on, get your head in the game. You gotta get your. We must prepare for the Last Supper. Operation Eldrimner. The Last Supper refers to our party for Sasua. In the event she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it will be her last supper in Tokyo. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiments. Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect D-mail technology. In that case, it will be the Last Supper on this world line. The lab's budget, most of which comes out of my pocket, is tight, but it's okay to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return. That is how a mad scientist operates. I can already taste Sasua's despair. Huh? Over there, isn't that... I follow Karisa's finger to see Daru emerge from Yudobashi camera. Yeah, it's kind of hard not to spot Daru. I didn't mean anything by that, Daru, but just pointing that out. Found you, Daru! I grab his collar to stop him from escaping. Why didn't you respond to my summons? Like I said, I got something to do. Which is... an offline meet. Inexcusable! Wait, just listen a sec. Your offline meet, or a party with food handmade by our very own lab girls. Choose one. Handmade? By girls? One question. Will Ferristan be there? Before Karisu can answer that, I whisper to Daru. Naturally. Ferris is a lab mem too. Damn it! Why did it have to be on the same day? Can't it wait until tomorrow? What will it be? The time is to choose is now! What's this offline meet? Explain to me. I want to eat Ferristan's home cooking. If you give up the offline meet, then that settles it. I give up. I give up the offline meet! Daru surrenders all too quickly. Alright, it's time to make a little dinner and have a little party. The Last Supper. I really loved today's episode. I feel like things are actually picking up now. This is fun. I'm really digging this, so tune in next time to see more. Have a still good day, take care, and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.